Hi Cancer, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. This is your reading for April. This is your psychic preview. I'm excited to be here. The psychic preview is a reading for the sun, moon, and rising. It's using only tarot, but I do have the astrology on the side. But we're focusing on tarot, and I do an extended on Vimeo in your April playlist. If you get the buy all option in the April playlist, that will include weekly readings for Cancer, so you can go check that out. So you'll get the psychic preview and then 4 weekly readings, okay, for the month of April. And so let's take a look at your cards to begin with. Also, I've been getting questions about where to find your videos. Go into the description and find the Cancer playlist. If you want it easier, then download my app on Google Play. It's only on Android, and all your videos are there for you to watch. Okay, so let's take a look at your cards. So we start off with Virgo, the retreat. This is the Hermit card of contemplation. This is something to do with communication for you because Virgo is your 3rd house. I feel like maybe somebody had retracted communication from you. Somebody had not been communicating with you at all. I feel like they took time out to consider certain things, or I feel like they were distracted by something. I don't feel like it was personal. I feel like they were more being selective about what they were saying until they knew what to say. Here is the next message. We have the 9 of Trees. This is refinement. Venus in Virgo. And so this is about having enough resources for yourself to kind of do well on your own. So someone has, I think presumably you, has a lot going on for themselves. They have a lot of money, they have a lot of security. With that, more money, more problems, right? So maybe there is like other incidentals that they have to take care of at this time. Relationships with others are really based on power dynamics for you, Cancer, at this time, because Pluto is in your 7th house. And sometimes when that happens, that can have to do with the other person having to deal with, issues to do with power dynamics and power structures in their own life. So it may not be even directed at you. The reason why they may just have lots of other things to attend to, lots of other things to take care of. Then there is the 7 of Angels, progress, 7 of Swords. This is Moon in Aquarius. I feel as though someone has a very sincere desire towards someone else. I feel like this is a crush from a distance. I feel like maybe there was an attempt to make a connection between people, but I think that there's also a feeling like, what's the use? It doesn't seem to be working out in the way that you had hoped, but we'll just see. This is the beginning. This could even be actually something resonant back into March, and then moving forward, there could be another facet to this. We have the Ace of Hearts, love. There's a very, very sincere feeling from one person to another. This may be involving a Virgo. We have 2 references to Virgo. This is kind of Aquarian. Sorry about I'm having problems with the autofocus. It's too much for my video card. I know that sounds very, if you know technology, it's kind of pathetic, but what can we do? Let's see if I can fix this for us, because the reading's going well. What's making you so unhappy? I want to show them things. Yes. Oh, it's like, this is too much information. TMI, Veroosh, TMI. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Ace of Hearts. So someone in some way has feelings towards someone else. There is a feeling of letting go, like it's not going to work out. It's too much. There's too much pressure on a situation. I feel like the pressure is external. Like maybe you met someone somewhere and there was an instant connection, but now you're beginning to doubt it because nothing has really gone anywhere with it. But the reason why nothing's gone anywhere is because I feel the other person has pressures on them, or maybe both of you do, that affect your time, so you don't have a lot of time to put into a situation. Here is the next message. We have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Stars, perseverance. You're struggling against keeping things going. You're struggling against, because it's a vulnerable place. Your feelings are on the line, so you're not necessarily sure if the other person is on board or how they feel about the situation. The next message is the Lovers, the Union card. This is Gemini, but doesn't necessarily mean Gemini. I feel like there's a potential of a really good relationship here. I feel like there is sincerity in the feelings. However, the timing seems to be really off. And in general, I feel it's almost like, it's almost like playing in surf, in the water. You try to kind of come together, but the waves keep pushing you apart, and kind of you sort of have to, kind of fight to be together, because there are other things that are going on in each other's lives. Nothing dramatic, just like life, work, school, whatever. That seems to be very fast paced right now, so it's very hard to kind of make that connection. Also, the sun is at the top of your chart, right? So with the sun at the top of your chart, there's a lot of emphasis on your career. But this is really encouraging. Somebody's feelings are very sincere. There's genuine love in the situation. So if you're wondering if that person loves you, I think that there is definitely affection. Definitely affection. Love is a big word, but there's definitely a sincere feeling and a natural knowing between you and someone else. And if it's not romantic, because some of you guys are not down for that, or you're married already, this could be a friendship where you meet someone and you're like, they seemed like they wanted to be my friend. Now they're not really available. I think something else is going on, so be patient with that. Three of Stars. Okay, so visions. Things coming in of their own time. You keep waiting for a situation come through. This is a card of waiting too. This is like the art of war. So this is getting yourself up to high ground and then kind of waiting for things to transpire. You don't want to, it's almost like you don't want to give up your position here. You don't want to, so it's almost like you don't want to give up your position, so you're not really willing to take a risk, or somebody's not really willing to take a risk, which is causing a lot of defeatist attitudes towards the relationship or towards the situation. And then we have the Ace of Angels, communication, Ace of Swords, wisdom, some kind of information that is going to come through. Two aces can mean change of places, change of home, change of a relationship, of work, of a home or work. I feel like there is a waiting process. You're waiting for the outcome of previous actions, other things you've done in the past, and I feel like one person is not necessarily willing to put it on the line, even though there are very sincere feelings in the situation. I think that there's going to be a change that comes with that, with home or work, and we have the Six of Stars, victory, success. So it's just, I think this is all about patience. You know your feelings. You want those feelings to kind of work out in your favor, right? So you're in some way hoping that things will work out, that things will be legit, that things will come together. And it's almost like you're giving up hope, but there comes the Six of Wands, which is this card, and it says, oh yeah, it is coming together. It is working out. Okay, so on the bottom, you guys got the Page of Angels, the Magician. Mysticism, sorry, the Magician. Page of Angels. Maybe this is the person who's the instigator. Maybe this is the love interest, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Secondary transits in Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Not necessarily that for everyone. This is a person who's very sharp. in their intellect, very daring, they're adventure seeking. All sorts of good things to come along. I think somebody's going to take a chance on something for the love of adventure. That's how they lead their life. By the way, these cards are all available at my shop. And then I'm going to do the extended on Vimeo in April playlist using the Journey of Love Oracle deck. So we'll see what's going on here. Sincere feelings. There's changes, though, that are slowing things down. There's changes in home or changes in environment. I feel like maybe there's like patience, waiting for things to come together and come together and turn out to be something positive. And I think that there's a success in the outcome. I just shuffle like this. I just randomly cut the deck and then pull cards. But then you'll hear a message that will lead to a very positive outcome. So maybe for the majority of the month you're sort of waiting to the point that you're wondering whether it's going to work out. And then suddenly at the end that communication comes through and boom, there it goes. And especially on the 24th and 29th, Pluto and Saturn go retrograde in your 7th house. That might be enough free space for something to come through. That's when that person kind of breaks away, breaks free. On the bottom we have self-initiation, which is kind of focus on yourself this month, Cancer, or you're going to go kind of crazy waiting on the other person or the other situation. So just focus and let it come to you. I got some crystals. So here, look at this one. This is a Lemurian twin, but it's got like 4 points. So it's like a little family of Lemurian crystals. Like I said, all the extended videos are on YouTube, on Vimeo, so you guys can get that. And I also have a like a weekly reading that I'm going to do, and I don't know if I'm going to post it all together, probably not, but I'll probably post like maybe 2 at a time, so you can kind of look at the month week by week on Vimeo, and then I'll do another one for you guys on YouTube, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the description for all your Cancer videos. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.